UFC 315 just flipped the entire welterweight division on its head. JDM shocks the world. Belal Muhammad takes the L. And Islam Makhachev, he is coming for the welterweight belt. But there's a problem, a really big one. For Belal, remember the name Muhammad. In the main event, Della proved he is no longer just a promising prospect. He is the real deal. He beat Belal Muhammad, and not by accident. He outstruck him, outpaced him, and made it crystal clear that title belongs to him. For Belal, this was supposed to be his crowning moment. 10-fight win streak, wins over top contenders. All that effort, and when it finally came down to it, he could not get the job done. Years of waiting, and now that window might have just slammed shut. Now here is where things get complicated. Islam Makhachev, current lightweight champ, had made it very clear if Belal won the welterweight belt, he would not challenge him. Out of respect, out of loyalty, they are close. Brother, Muslim brothers. But now that Belal lost, Islam's wasting no time. He officially moving up to welterweight, looking to become a double champ. His target, Della, Maddalena. But this move comes at a price, and sadly, that price is Belal Muhammad's career. If Islam wins the welterweight title, Belal is stuck. He won't fight Islam, Islam won't fight him, and that means unless Islam vacates, Belal's path to the belt is blocked indefinitely. He did not lose to Islam, he just lost to someone else, and now his best friend might unintentionally end his title dreams. It's one of the most tragic turns we have seen in UFC matchmaking. And that's not the only division being shaken up. With Islam moving to 170, that leaves lightweight in flux. He won't be fighting Ilia, which was the fight fans were begging for after Ilia knocked out Holloway. Instead, it looks like UFC is lining up Ilia versus Oliveira for International Fight Week. Now the question is, will it be for vacant belt or an interim title while Islam does his welterweight run? If it's an interim and Ilia wins, then Islam must return to 155 to unify belts. But if he stays at 170 too long, don't be surprised if UFC strips him. Not everyone is beloved John Jones. Also, let's be honest, if JDM beats Islam, then we get Islam versus Ilia later for lightweight. Sure, it's a fun fight, but it's not nearly the same. No champ versus champ buzz, no legacy-defining moment. The hype train slows down. And here's where it gets even more brutal. Belal Muhammad has actually said if Islam moves to welterweight, then he will move up to middleweight. That's how deep their brother-brother bond runs. He would rather leave the division than fight his brother. But let's be real, is that fair to Belal? He's already spent years climbing the welterweight ladder. And now he's gonna restart in a division that's tied with monsters like Trickus, Kamzat, Imavov, Barajo, Strickland, Whitaker. He's not a natural middleweight. The power difference, the size, the strength, it's a completely different world. And who knows how many wins it would even take for him to sniff a title shot there. 3, 4, or maybe never. So essentially, one man's rise to greatness could be another man's slow fade into obscurity. Now, we are in wild timeline, boys. If Islam beats JDM, he holds 2 divisions hostage. If JDM wins, Islam is forced back to 155, possibly to face Ilia in true unification fight. If Ilia loses to Oliveira, oh my god, we are in full chaos mode. But Ilia losing to Oliveira is very less of a chance, I think. Or maybe even Dustin slides back it. Who knows? But for Belal, there's only one thing to hope for. A JDM victory, because that's the only outcome where Islam might return to lightweight or walk away from 170. Otherwise, Belal is stuck in no man's land. The situation is such a mess. What would you do if you were in Belal's shoes? Move up and start over, or wait, hoping Islam vacates one day or maybe retires? Islam going for champ status is epic, but the collateral damage is real. Belal's legacy Ilia's momentum, the future of two division, it all hangs in the balance. Let me know your take in comment section. Drop a like if you feel for Belal and subscribe for more breakdown like this one. This isn't just MMA anymore. It's chess. And Islam is playing checkers.